know you've come to apply for the job of resource extraction at the Playtime Company factory, and you're in the right place, because here we'll teach you all the secrets to become a top employee. Throw your hand out to the like button, subscribe to our channel, and activate the notifications so you won't get a nasty surprise. Here, we're gonna tell you 15 hidden details of Project Playtime. A new Poppy Playtime game always brings a new toy, which means a terrifying new enemy. In the case of Project Playtime, that's Boxy Boo, a surprise box with a not-so-pleasant surprise inside. By turning the handle, the box will open, revealing a beast with bear claws and a huge mouth full of teeth. It seems to catch his prey by pulling them into the box, although from what we've seen in the gameplay, it is capable of running just like Huggy Wuggy, but in a more fun way. Project Playtime is a very special game. Besides being multiplayer, it also means the return of two of the most important enemies of the series. Huggy Wuggy and Mommy Longlegs will be there, and for the first time, we will be playing as them. The goal is to catch the other player in the game and kill them, and each of the monsters will have different abilities. Boxy Boo can make himself a box and camouflage himself among the furniture in the factory. Mommy Longlegs can see in the dark from above. We don't yet know what makes Huggy Wuggy special, but he's sure capable of spectacular falls like he did in the first game. Suspicious. Very suspicious. In the game trailer, we can see some guys in colorful suits with a peculiar visors. These do not appear in the game and are only made for the Project Playtime cinematic trailer. It's not really surprising that Mob Games wanted to pay a small tribute to Among Us, as they look very similar to the crewmates. This is not the first time Mob Games interacts with the world of Among Us. We will tell you all about it a little later in the video. Once they finish their mission, the employees must leave the factory in a train. This vehicle has the number 9512 written on one of its wagons. It probably won't sound familiar to you unless you're a big fan of Poppy Playtime. It turns out that the train has this number because of Train Guy, the developer of the game who is in charge of making the characters, and who has this number in his Twitter nickname. He says he really likes trains and snakes, so we can conclude that he really likes long things. In the introduction scene of Project Playtime, there's something that catches our attention about the workers. In addition to their suspicious resemblance to Among Us, on their chest they have a patch that looks like a flower, and if you played the Poppy Playtime games, you'll know that it's a poppy, the flower that represents the Poppy doll. It seems that in the game universe, there's an alternative company related to the toy maker to deal with more serious issues. You know, like entering an area full of killer monsters to collect contaminated biological remains. We haven't seen much of the Playtime Company factory in the Poppy Playtime games. Some areas such as the offices, the place where the toys were made, or the daycare don't look much like we have seen in Project Playtime. There are two stages available in the game. One of them is a theater that was certainly accessible to the public visiting the factory. The other is a warehouse where they worked with the toys. In fact, these facilities remind us more of what we saw in the Poppy Playtime games. In the center of the theater, there's a giant golden Huggy Wuggy that reminds us a lot of Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Although in the game description it is stated that this Huggy Wuggy is not made of gold, so you can rule out trying to steal it.
Hi there. My name's Leif Pierre.
Leif Pierre is the host of the Project Playtime gameplay trailer. He is also the person in charge of the Playtime Company's innovation department and someone who is aware of the experiments to create toys with a life. In this game, he's still alive and kicking, and he's in charge of sending all the employees to pick up the broken toys. In other words, he's the boss. With Huggy Wuggy and Mommy Longlegs here, as well as Leif Pierre himself, it's crystal clear that Project Playtime takes place before the first Poppy Playtime game, so it's a prequel. We can finally see the faces of Playtime Company workers, but surprise, because they are mannequins.
His name is Huggy.
The good thing is that we will be able to customize our character, but since the first chapter of Poppy Playtime, we had already known the real face of our player, or so we think. In any case, on one of the walls of the theater, you can see a poster with a mannequin with a suit next to the text, "Dress code, look dapper." It seems to be a poster with instructions in which the bosses provide tips to the mannequins, in other words, us, on how to dress well. The main goal of Project Playtime is simple. A group of 6 players must complete a series of tasks and get out of the factory. On the other hand, there is the monster who will be one of the players and will have to stop the others from completing their tasks by killing them. This game is very similar to Dead by Daylight, where 4 players have to avoid a 5th killer to finish with them. Although yes, it may also remind you of Among Us. If you were watching this video, you surely know Huggy Wuggy's catchy song.
His name is Huggy, Huggy Wuggy.
But there's a rather peculiar part of the song.
Huggy Wuggy will squeeze you until you pop.
It'll squeeze you until you pop, and that's what he'll do in the game if he catches us. Huggy Wuggy will hug us so tightly that he'll end up breaking all our bones and we'll die in his arms. Then he usually rips our heads off too, but that's a bonus. At the beginning of the Project Playtime gameplay trailer, we can see the train speeding past us. If we slow down the video, we can see several images: Candy Cat and Cat Bee on the railway rails, the Playtime Company logo with all their toys and the number 60 for their 60th anniversary, Mommy Longlegs leaning out from a side, Bunzo Bunny doing a handstand, and Brawn the Brontosaurus inside a wagon. It seems that Boxy Boo was first marketed in the 1960s, being a much older toy than the popular Huggy Wuggy or Mommy Longlegs. Many fans have noticed the peculiar design of this toy and couldn't help but relate it to the monster appearing in the video Among Us Minecraft animation music video, with a very similar way of attacking its prey. In fact, that video was made by Enchanted Mob, Poppy Playtime's developer. Coincidence? From the creators of the Battle Pass found in Fortnite, Fall Guys, and hundreds of games, it's time for Poppy Playtime to have its own. In Project Playtime, we can get experience until we reach level 100 and unlock fun cosmetics while doing it. There are things like Huggy Wuggy costumes, new skins for the grab pack, and many more accessories. The game will be free to download and it's only available on Steam. Right now, we expect micropayments for the most special cosmetics. Just as Miss Trunchbull put Matilda in the chokey for misbehaving, Playtime Company has something similar for hiding from monsters, although that's not really its purpose. This little chamber serves as a place of solace and escape for the factory workers. As they are not allowed to go outside to get some fresh air to rest, Playtime Company offers them these chambers to cry and vent in case they feel too bad while working. In this game, these chambers are used to protect themselves from enemy monsters. The names of the players shown in Project Playtime's first gameplay are not randomly chosen. They are the Poppy Playtime's developers' nicknames. For example, we have Isaacs, who is actually called Isaac Christopherson and is the director of Poppy Playtime. We also have Zanimation Production, a Mob Productions animation division, or Aaron H as the developer of the game. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss our next videos of theories and facts of video games. Here, you can find the latest ones. Check them out. See you next time!